and your finger is clean and under your fingernail is clean, that you have no bacteria, that you haven't been touching any or everything else or in your mouth anywhere else, and really just put your finger in your vagina because you want to know what your vagina feels like and you want to know what your vagina smells like. You actually want to feel around your rectum. It's even good to take your finger and put it inside of your rectum. Go past your anus. That's the opening with the muscle. Don't just jab your finger in there. Get your small finger. You put a little castor oil, a little Vaseline, maybe a little olive oil, and really relax your finger. Just breathe and kind of bear down like you're urinating or like you're about to pee. And you can just not all the way up there, just maybe like an inch or maybe the tip of the finger, especially if you're having problems with bowel movements. Because a lot of times we have backed up fecal matter, or we might have a bowel movement and we think we're clean and we're not clean. But then you even want to know when you have a bowel movement what your shit smells like. You want to get to know all of your scents. I'm not talking about, don't give me no secret, all these perfumes that we wearing around here. A lot of us have a fake scent, and people think you smell good, and women are caught up on buying all these perfumes because they want somebody to say they smell good, or you want somebody to know that you spent $75 on a bottle of perfume, and you want to use perfume hand lotions, perfume shampoo, perfume hair grease, perfume makeup. You want all these fake scents on your body because a lot of times we stink. A lot of times women walk around here with stinking pussies or your bowels smell so bad like 3 or 4 rats done died in your ass and slid out, and you don't want nobody to know your ass stink like that. So you carry a whole bunch of perfume and shit and spray up the damn bathroom, spray up the house. Your feet stink. They got corns and crust all in between them. So you put damn foot cream and foot spray over that instead of really getting rid of all the perfume. I'm not saying don't use these things, but I'm saying it's so important to dig in your pussy, know what your pussy smells like. I'm talking about with just straight getting up out the bed, putting your finger in there, examine it, pull your finger in there, softly move your finger around your vaginal canal. Know what your vagina feels like on the inside. We're not taught to touch our vagina, to finger ourselves. We know what it feels like many times when a dick is inside of us or when one of our toys is inside of us and the way it makes us feel. But we many times are too embarrassed and ashamed, and we're not taught to examine ourselves and actually know how deep your vagina is. Know what it feels like when you put your finger in there. Does your finger go straight back? Does it feel like it curves up, down, left, right? How wide does it feel in there? When you pull your finger out, what does your finger smell like? Do you have white discharge on your finger? Do you have yellow discharge on your finger? Do you have clear vaginal secretions on your finger? Many women right now can't answer that question. Do you sit there and look at your clitoris every day? Even at night when you're washing before bed or if you're taking a bath, do you pull the hood of that clitoris back and look and see, is there any residue on your clitoris? Do you touch underneath there to see if there is and then put your finger, what does that smell like? Because if you stink, that's really not a bad thing. If you woke up in the morning and your pussy stinks, your clitoris stinks, then that just means that while you were sleeping, your body was releasing waste. That's all. That's not a bad thing. Many women don't want to stink. They don't want to sweat. And when they get their hair done, they don't want to exercise. They don't even sleep laying flat. They have a pillow or something propped up under their head in an unnatural way because you don't want to sweat. You don't want to get your hair messed up. You don't want anything to smell because you feel like there's something wrong with you. There's something abnormal because you smell. So you have to cover up all this stuff. And this is what I'm noticing about a lot of men that talk to me. Many times they do not want to get in bed with a woman that every time they see her, she got a whole bunch of makeup on. She got fake eyelashes. She got fake hair in. Everything looks so overdone, and everything that she smells like, you don't even smell her. You smell scents. A lot of times that makes a man become even more curious, like, damn, what is underneath the wig, the makeup, take them false eyelashes and shit off. I don't care if she got 3 damn lashes. I want to see it. I don't care if she got 3 teeth. I really want to see it because it makes them wonder, it makes them feel like you're hiding something. And it makes them feel like you're embarrassed to really be yourself or to show who you really are, or there is some disconnect from who the real person is because you don't know her. It's really important, like I was saying, about putting your finger, even just the tip of it, in your rectum because you want to feel there. Sometimes there might be trapped fecal matter there that you don't know about. You want to know what your bowel movements smell like. Now, I know I've jokingly done videos that say, don't be scared to let it loose in your boyfriend's bathroom and flush it or spray some, air freshener or some ammonia or something there. What I'm telling you is, don't kill everybody. Don't do this when everybody's in the house and leave the door open so everybody can smell you. But it's really important that we don't hold our bowels back and we don't rush to have bowel movements when we need to have them. It is important that you know what your behind externally and internally smells like. You want to even look in the toilet at your own bowel movement. Many people use the bathroom, and we've been taught to do that. You don't look back. You don't look down. You don't even study it. You heard from flush the toilet, oh, boy, I can't wait to get out here. I don't even want to smell my own self. I smell so bad. Let me spray some Lysol, and let me get away from that experience because that's something negative. And it's not negative at all. That is your body eliminating waste to keep you healthy, to keep your organs less toxic, to be able to keep you functioning and keep you strong by eliminating waste. But there are different colors to waste that people need to be aware of because that shows you what part of your intestine that is eliminating some old waste or some new waste. Is it really black? Is it really dark brown? Is it gold? Is it green? Is it light brown? These are things that we need to know. Is it coming out like a tube? Is it broken up? Is it more like diarrhea? Is it much of anything coming out at all? Is it more fluid? Do you see clumps and do you see things that look like worms? Do you see things that look like little round eggs? Because that's a sign that you do have parasites. And if everything is always loose and runny, that's definitely abnormal because your bowels are not supposed to function that way. And if you have a really foul, putrid smell, like something or any and everything died up in you, that is a really good sign that you need to spend more time with yourself and change your water content and your diet, and you need to be detoxed. Also, it's good when you have a bowel movement and you check your behind and you check around your anus and you put your fingers slightly up in and you feel around. If there's anything excess in there, you want to pull that out. You want to look at that. You want to see what's around there, and then you want to wash yourself again. Actually, you can actually take a soft washcloth with a little soap, a little water, and you can put on one finger, put it slightly up in the opening and actually clean around there. Because many people think because they wash the outside of their rectum and they wash the shit off on the outside that they're clean. But you don't know what's trapped in the folds of skin. Because if you have folds of skin, sometimes the way that skin is folded up around that sphincter muscle around your anus, because that's the muscle right there that holds you closed. And it still can be fecal matter trapped up in there that you don't know about. And you're walking around and you put on your underwear and this dried up and it flakes off and it's actually in your underwear, can travel to your vagina, cause vaginal infections. And it's good to check your underwear and to smell your underwear. It's good to check yourself throughout the day when you sweat. What does your sweat smell like? What does your underwear smell like? What do your feet smell like? See, this is, even digging in your ears, what do your ears smell like? What does your breath smell like? Put your finger in your mouth, go around your tongue, go around your gums, the outside, the back of your mouth, on the inside of your mouth. What do you smell like? What does your scalp smell like when you sweat? See, it's so important that we get so in tuned with ourselves that even when we're talking or not talking, we can feel the saliva flowing up from our saliva ducts onto our tongue to lubricate our mouth, to lubricate our teeth, to lubricate our tongue. It's so important that we get so in touch with ourselves that we know every fluid in our body. And we know what it normally smells like, and we know what it is when it's abnormal. We know what it's not supposed to smell like. We're supposed to, when we deal with men, you're supposed to check these men out. Look in his underwear. Look at his asshole. Look at his penis. If he's not circumcised, pull the skin back. Don't screw him in the dark. Don't be so excited with what's in his pants. that as soon as you can, you jump down on him, you put your mouth on his dick, or you jump in the bed with him. Especially you don't know nothing about him, you don't know nothing about his background. You smelling all the cologne and the deodorant and the hair products that he wears.